that they cannot afford to fall behind by very much early in this ball game. And they just don't have a lot of offensive possessions to waste.
Booming punt by Tom Hutton, and then Dion takes the handoff from Williams. Deion Sanders off to the races. And into Eagle territory.
There's a story in each box score. This channel is about those stories. This is Daily Random NFL. Daily Random NFL. Chapter 10,017 of our story brings us to Texas Stadium on November 6, 1995, for an NFC East grudge match between the 7-1 Dallas Cowboys and the 5-3 Philadelphia Eagles. It was 54 degrees Fahrenheit. There were 64,876 on hand, and the Cowboys were favored by 14.5, with a 43.5 over-under. That works out to somewhere in the neighborhood of 29-14 Dallas. Meetings between Dallas and Philadelphia always seem to pack a little more heat than maybe some other interdivisional rivalries. The Cowboys were 43-27 in direct head-to-head play with the Eagles. The Cowboys were smack in the middle of their Super Bowl salad days and owned the NFC East for the most part, but the Eagles were their biggest threat to complete dominance, and really the only other club with any chance of catching Dallas. But it started this Monday night with this game. Ray Rhodes was coaching the Eagles for his first season and had led them to a 5-3 record so far. His man under center was six-year man Rodney Peete in his first season after 5 with the Detroit Lions. Peete had a 74.2 rating with nearly 10,000 yards and 45 touchdowns in 52 starts. The Cowboys were following Barry Switzer in his second season coaching the team. He was 19-5 with a 1-1 playoff record. Switzer had the benefit of several future Hall of Famers in his lineup. Quarterback Troy Aikman had an 83.4 career rating with nearly 18,000 yards and 91 touchdowns over his 91 career starts. Other Hall of Famers playing were Larry Allen at guard, Charles Haley at defensive end, Michael Irvin at wide receiver, Deion Sanders at cornerback, and Emmitt Smith at running back. Dallas' supporting cast also features a host of names that I'm still familiar with growing up in the 80s and 90s. Almost every one of their starters, including the offensive linemen, stir recognition inside my old brain. Names like Jay Novacek, Daryl Johnston, Nate Newton, Darren Woodson, and Mark Tuinei, to name a few. It's absurd how stacked this Dallas team was. Irvin came into the game with 100-yard receiving in each of Dallas' previous 6 games. With 100 or more receiving yards against the Eagles, Irvin could tie the NFL record with his 7th. In addition, Smith was 60 yards short of becoming just the 35th player to gain 10,000 or more yards from scrimmage in just his 86th career game. The original aired on ABC, and I got the YouTube video from Jamie Johnson's channel. If you'd like to watch the game unabridged instead, go here.
Cowboys, and here we go from Irving, Texas. Good, deep, angled kick that is down in the end zone for free agency and plays now with Houston. And they begin on an end around with Kevin Williams. And he loses the football and is lucky that it bounced out of bounds.
Strung out that reverse and killed it.
Here's Emmitt Smith looking for room and finds very little and takes it up to the 22-yard line. The Eagles think they have the football.
There's a lot of turnovers. Put it up. He had the hand in there. Very close.
The Cowboys fumble on their first 2 plays. And here is Ricky Waters over the right side taking it to the 19-yard line.
That's really, really close.
And it may have been Romanowski who got his hand in, and then it simply dropped as Rob Carpenter fought to the right. Waters in the backfield. He stays in the block. Rodney Peete throws to the corner of the end zone and incomplete. Great coverage on the play. The punter does the holding. And the kick is good to receive Anderson's kick. His first kickoff resulted in a touchback. This one a little shorter, taken at the 6 by Kevin Williams. Up past the 20 and taken down up at the 31-yard line. Aikman on first down, hands the ball to Emmitt Smith, and he fights his way up to the 34-yard line. 2nd and 7 from the 34. Fake draw, then Aikman guns one to the sideline. Caught at the 47 by Michael Irvin. 12-yard gain. Emmitt Smith now, and great tackle by William Thomas, who's really coming into full flower now. 2nd and 11. Aikman to the tight end, Novacek, and he takes it to the 39-yard line where he's tackled by Bill Romanowski. 35th catch of the year for the tight end. Now Emmitt Smith exploits a big hole, breaks a couple of tackles, Eagles inside the 10. Touchdown, Smith.
You know, it's like we're back at the Meadowlands.
A block by Johnston.
Chris Boniol for the point after. There is the MVP of the first half of the 1995 season. And Kelvin Martin returns the kick off the foot of Boniol. First down to the 23-yard line as Pete gives the ball to Ricky Waters, and Waters picks up 3 up to the 26. Kansas State. They have Garner and Waters in the backfield together, and Ricky runs right into Dixon Edwards. Maryland inactive tonight, so the two defensive tackle starters both missing as Pete uncorks one deep and incomplete. Intended for Kelvin Martin. Tom Hutton, the rookie punter from Tennessee, almost had that one blocked, gets it away, and it's fair caught at the 33-yard line.
Happy birthday.
Dallas Cowboys at the 33-yard line. Aikman has it knocked down. It was deflected by Ronnie Dixon.
He was driving a cement truck.
Second and 10, and there's a cement truck going right through the middle of the Philadelphia line for a first down as Smith takes it up to the 46.
Training camp with blood clots in his lungs. Merely a life-threatening deal, and
What they've done to that tune against the Philadelphia Eagles. He has destroyed the Eagles through the years. Caught by Novacek at the 43, and that's enough for a first down.
or regardless of the sport, if somebody doesn't think you're good enough, that doesn't mean you're not good enough.
Guns it to Irvin. That's a first down.
That the Steelers were going to run the trap to Franco Harris. Knowing it and stopping it are two different things.
Play fake, pass, and it's lost by Irvin and picked off by Bobby Taylor. And Taylor up past the 20, skirting the sidelines and out of bounds. And I guess that's how you stop him. You hope you get a fumble.
Well, I think this look ought to tell us.
Remember we talked about McMillan, how he could react so quickly to the ball. For a moment, Irvin was open.
That ball
reacted to it so quickly.
That's actually going to be an interception.
Right, for Taylor from the 35-yard line now. This is
Prior to the snap, false start, number 78, 5 yards, first down.
Credit, he pulled the left arm of Michael Irvin down, prohibiting his catching it.
now on first and 15. The catch is made by the tight end Ed West. That's a gain of 6. It'll be second and 9. Second down and 9. And Garner starts to stumble as he takes the hand off and gets up to the 38. Third and 7. Deep. Incomplete.
Road that they cannot afford to fall behind by very much early in this ball game. And they just don't have a lot of offensive possessions to waste.
Booming punt by Tom Hutton, and then Dion takes the handoff from Williams. Deion Sanders off to the races. And into Eagle territory. He took it back to the 42-yard line, and Aikman with that deep drop. They set up the screen to Moose Johnston. A flag goes down. Johnston breaking tackles, and Romanowski finally bounces him down at the 35-yard line.
Offsides, number 93. Defense lined up in the neutral zone. Penalty is declined. Second down.
Yep, that makes a lot more sense. Ice is what you use after you're injured. Keep the swelling down.
First down on a second and short to the 30-yard line, and Emmitt carries it again. A little hurdle job there. Flag comes in.
Holding, center, 10 yards, first down.
Thing at all. That he's a victim here.
First and 20. And Kevin Williams left. The Moose is flanked out wide. Aikman looks the other way, and he hits Williams, and he's tackled at the 31-yard line by Bobby Taylor.
This is a stand the Eagles very much need to make right here.
Dallas's first third down play of the night, and it comes up short as Emmitt Smith makes the catch at the 25-yard line to extend Dallas's advantage to 7. And Chris Boniol bangs it through. With 1:42 left in the opening quarter, the Dallas Cowboys leading the Philadelphia Eagles 10-3 against the Eagles. Chris Boniol sends it skyward, and it's taken in at the 3-yard line by Charlie Garner. Up past the 20-yard line, and he gets wrestled down by Brock Barry, and then 2 flags are down back at the 17.
This doesn't help.
Illegal block during the return, 10 yards, first down.
Series on Dallas's first series and the subsequent 3-pointer. Pete throws. throws, and the catch is made by Calvin Williams, and that's a first down up to the 28-yard line. Pete.
How come all the guys from USC marry women in showbiz?
Just good taste.
2nd and 7. Deep drop, fake screen, and then he dumps it at the feet of Waters, incomplete. Williams in motion. 5-man rush. They blitz from the corner, and the pass is incomplete to the other side.
And that is a punishing hit on Rodney Peete.
Hutton up near the top of the league in gross punting, but near the bottom in net. Philadelphia's been atrocious in punt return coverage, as this one is brought back to the 25-yard line by Kevin Williams. Avoided to this point in the game as we start the second quarter. From the 25-yard line, Moose Johnston goes nowhere on first down. It's very tough over the next 3 weeks. On 2nd and 10, Aikman has it knocked down.
21-0 quarter.
3rd down and 10. Aikman with that deep drop screen. Emmitt Smith, room to roam, and a first down up to the 37-yard line.
We'll get a report on him as soon as we can.
1st and 10. The Eagle defensive line was shifting as the ball was snapped.
Career to play behind this kind of a line.
Aikman pump fake, going deep, and just underthrown. Flag is thrown as the coverage was by Greg Jackson on Michael Irvin.
But Jackson grabs his arm, pulls it away.
That's interference all the way.
A little bit underthrown as Darrell Johnson is split to the right again. Aikman looking to the left, floats one into the end zone. Michael Irvin is just spectacular. Flag down. For the moment, it's a touchdown.
Offside. Number 96. Defense. Lined up in the neutral zone. Penalty is declined. Touchdown.
Mistake on 2 consecutive plays.
Yeah, well, that's not a very smart way to play the
0 for the point after. Michael Irvin in his 8th year, and he just keeps getting better.
Up in the interference call. And then the second time they leave Irvin wide open again.
Olio kicks it down to Kelvin Martin. And Martin has spent 6 years here and then 2 in Seattle. Gets run out of bounds up at the 32.
That little guy about how to get off the ball.
Now Rodney Peete to Charlie Garner. He picks up 3, and he's wrestled down by Darren Smith. 2nd down and 7 from the 35-yard line as Garner takes it up to the 42, close to a first down, and Deion Sanders makes the tackle. It's a major poo-poo platter. Here is Peete sneaking first down. From the 43-yard line, Waters. And he gets run out of bounds by Woodson as he crosses the 50-yard line. And there is the
offense and the good defense. Looks like San Francisco, and someday it may be that.
Former 49er Ricky Waters picks up 3.
Close to that.
2nd and 7. Peete going deep and throws it out of bounds.
He's 32 years old.
Right. On 3rd and 7, the catch is made at the 35-yard line, and Chris T. Jones, the rookie from Miami, has enough for a first down. 4-yard line. Here's Waters. Inside hand off, picks up 5.
I'm still digesting that one.
2nd and 4 is Ricky Waters. Fights his way to the 20-yard line, and that's an Eagle first down behind a Guy McIntyre block.
That game next week, which is going to be played in Cleveland.
On 1st and 10 from the 20, that pass is incomplete. Calvin Williams looks around for a flag and doesn't find it. Darren Woodson covering on the play. Trailed by 2 touchdowns and try to get back into it. Garner, spin, nowhere to go. 10. Garner stays in the block. Peete has time, and the pass is errant, making it all that more imperative to sign Deion.
Right. Of course, Larry Brown still holds 4th on the other side. Got 3 picks on the year, having a good year, but boy.
We did see him on a run back earlier. This time it's Kevin Williams. Up past the 20, and a nice tackle made up at the 22-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line. And Emmitt Smith through the middle up to the 30 for a gain of 7. Especially when you lose 2 on 2nd. 3rd and 5. William Thomas makes the tackle.
For human eclipses.
3rd and 5. Aikman throws. Catch made. Michael Irvin knows exactly how much he needed. A countersuit to the original suit filed by the NFL against him. Smith picks up 2. The NFL, you'll recall, 2nd down and 8 from the 37-yard line. Smith picks up 3, but it's amazing how this that way.
I think everybody would prefer that.
And that could well happen. 3rd and 5, and Emmitt Smith picks up 12 through the middle of the 48-yard line.
Buckaroos here right now.
Emmitt's picked up 82 yards already. Play fake. Aikman throws, and do we get a flag?
Aikman got a shot, and the flag is the area where they usually call holding, and they do.
Derek Kennard is in at left guard, 1st and 20. Fake draw. And Michael Irvin makes the catch. It's almost unfair. 2nd down and 7 at the 45-yard line. Smith picks up 2.
Defensive end.
3rd and 5, final play before the 2-minute warning. Aikman has it batted in the air and is lucky there wasn't another Eagle in the area. Daniel Stubbs. Little floater. Fair catch is called for and made at the 12-yard line. Ray Rhodes is thinking about a change here as Rodney Peete from the 11-yard line guns one over the middle to Calvin Williams. And he's up to the 25. That's a gain of 14. Darren Smith makes the tackle.
Poor field position like this.
Philly with all of its timeouts. Peete avoids the initial sack.
That's got to be a face mask there.
Personal foul. 15-yard face mask. Number 99. The foul was behind the line of scrimmage, and the run ended behind the line of scrimmage. The penalty will be enforced from the end of the run behind the line, 15 yards, 1st down.
Up to the 38 with 1:18 and the clock ticking down. Peete takes off. And Darren Smith runs him down after a gain of 1.
Went over 40,000 yards along with Warren Moon.
2nd and 9. Peete has to take off again and slides to a stop up at the 48-yard line.
The Eagle 1st down.
3rd and 1, and he seeks that 1 and gets it with that 2nd thrust up to the 49, and now they take a timeout.
New Year's Day extravaganza.
Stay tuned. Whoa, stay tuned, all right. Darren Smith with a sack and a half.
And goes out in coverage, and Smith is all alone.
False start. Number 76 offense moving prior to the snap. 5 yards. 2nd down.
7 defensive backs.
2nd and a mile, and Rodney Peete throws a tremendous catch is made at the 40-yard line.
Downfield.
Ineligible lineman, number 63. Offense downfield. Still 2nd down.
Not sure he can even see the 1st down marker.
2nd and forever. As Peete throws, the catch is made up at the 45-yard line by Kelvin Martin, in effect, from the 49-yard line. Peete launching it, looking for a tip, and instead it's Dion with the interception. And Dion was thinking about getting up and running it back 96 yards. Garner. Dallas up by 11 at the half. It's a short kick. Kmart, as they call him here at Dallas, takes it at the 19 and brings it back up to the 31.
See before.
1st down at the 46 after long drives, though. Here's Ricky Waters picking up 2 up to the 48-yard line. 2nd and 8 at the 48-yard line. Peete comes back this way. Kelvin Martin makes the catch at the 45-yard line. Dixon and Fred McCrary in the backfield, and they give it to the rookie McCrary, and he gets taken down before he can pick up a 1st down. Running back in this set, and they give it to him, and he picks up, I think, the 1st down. He had to get right to the stripe at the 44 and appeared to penetrate that.
They struggle tonight.
They give it to Waters. And Waters picks up about 7.
Not terrible, but not great either.
This will help the average as Waters picks up the 1st down, and Ricky takes it to the 26-yard line. 7-yard line. Peete. And the catch made at the 2-yard line by Calvin Williams. Terrific catch.
And Williams just goes up and somehow manages to pull it in.
Great play. You saw Rodney Jackson McCrary in the backfield. They give it to the rookie McCrary. Hello. And he gets banged down at the 1.5-yard line. The 2nd and goal. They give it to Waters, and Ricky burrows into the end zone. We're waiting for a call. It appeared he had it clearly.
Definitely.
And finally you get a call from the head linesman, and he was a half-yard into the end zone. 0 for 2. Peete guns it into the end zone, and it's dropped. Juggled and dropped. Kelvin Martin, the intended receiver, in traffic. 2-point conversion attempt, not successful. 17-12 is the score. Gary Anderson sends it down into the arms of Kevin Williams at the 5-yard line. Up past the 20, the 30, finally chased out of bounds.
His left leg.
Now the Cowboys from the 34-yard line. Aikman protected well from the 34. Smith. Well, you look at Philadelphia's 4-game winning streak, Dan. They just don't let you.
That to your team.
3rd down and 6. Aikman to Irvin. He has it at the 45. He gets spun down by McMillan, but he has enough. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Looking at that left ankle.
Moving prior to the snap. Number 79 offense. 5 yards. 1st down.
Of course, the yard line. Emmitt picks up 3.
We got 5 plays for him. Very good. We'll start him over.
2nd and 11, and it's Michael Irvin. So much for that gimpiness. He's out of bounds at the 18-yard line.
A perfectly thrown pass.
1st and 10. Emmitt to the 10-yard line.
Done yet.
That's 103 and a 1st down. Novacek in motion. Irvin split to the left. Here goes Emmitt through the middle. Takes it to the 3. From the 3. Emmitt Smith looking for his 16th touchdown of the season. He has it. Bonio for the point after. The big 3. Aikman, Irvin, Smith. Dallas Cowboys trying to run their mark to 8-1 as Bonio sends it down to the 8-yard line. Kelvin Martin wrestled down up at the 20-yard line. 10. That's where I get my toasters. This is Garner picking up 4 up to the 24-yard line. 2nd down and 7 from the 24. Pete throws, and it's caught by Williams, a little short of the 1st down up at the 30-yard line.
Had them playing Dallas, not the Giants.
3rd and 1. And Ricky Waters pulls his way to what he hopes is a 1st down for the Cleveland Browns. 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. Waters picks up 2. Dixon Edwards, 33-yard line. Pete sacked by Haley.
Quarterback.
3rd and 12. Pete throws, and that's incomplete. Garner can't handle it.
Leads the league in pressures and disrupting a quarterback's rhythm.
Tom Hutton. Fair caught at the 23-yard line by Kevin Williams.
Extraordinary about these guys. There's nothing unusual about it.
Catches made by Kevin Williams. Respective categories at the end of a season. Smith. Just a little housekeeping, by the way. I think I had Rice pop before still playing with Green Bay. The 4th quarter commences with Aikman handing the ball to Emmitt Smith. A 1st down and a lot more into Philadelphia territory and a run out of bounds at the 44-yard line.
You think that Emmitt is either going to have a TD drought or get hurt to not really seriously challenge that record of Riggins.
And 8 at the 42-yard line. There goes Aikman, and he slides to a halt at the 35 as if he's going into second base. 3 from that spot. Can Emmitt pick up the 3? No, that's news.
Well, a nice play by Kurt Gouveia.
Car in Kansas, are we not?
Certainly is green.
Here's the punt by Jet. Fair caught at the 12-yard line by Kelvin Martin. Waters swinging to the outside. McIntyre picking up a 1st down. It's a 13-yard gain run out by Hervin McCormick from the 26-yard line. Garner. Flag down. Baby daughter left.
Holding. Number 62. Offense. 10 yards. 1st down.
Line. Waters in motion. Rodney Peete guns it up to the 29-yard line, complete to Kelvin Martin. 2nd and 7. Waters. You know, it's funny.
One more of those and the drive won't continue.
Well, Rodney's going to look that way.
That one gets batted.
Batted incomplete by Chad Hennings.
Possessed here by the Philadelphia Eagles. I think if Dion was to play a game with a bad hamstring, this is the game to do it.
Hutton bounces that one out of bounds at the 27-yard line.
It's just their superior talent. They overwhelm the Eagles without making them look all that bad. It's an efficiency. I think, Al, it's an excellent word. Yeah, the Dallas is a class in the NFL.
Here's Emmitt Smith. And he picks up a first down and 13 more yards on the ground for Emmitt Smith.
Went down and has been broken repeatedly.
Flags down.
Offsides, number 51. Defense, 5 yards, first down.
Show up. Missed tackles up front. Guys look at that hole. It doesn't look like a whole lot, but that's just a case of a superior group here really starting. Don't stop coming at you.
Emmitt has 150 yards before this carry. 5 more. 155 takes it to the 30. Greg Jackson makes the tackle.
So many good things.
Sherman Williams comes in to stun him in the backfield. Aikman hits Novacek. And Jay trying to pick up the first down, reaching, and he's close to it.
He doesn't even, he's a quad on this team.
Sherman Williams for a minimal gain. Williams was their top draft choice.
Come back in.
Play fake, a deep Aikman drop. Guess who has the football? But he's a little short of the first down. Well, he's considerably short as he takes it to the 20. 10. Corbonio out of the Novacek hold. And he boots it through. 5 left, fourth quarter. Bonio. This is Charlie Garner at the 2-yard line. First and 10, Philly from the 20-yard line. Pete with heat, look out, intercepted Larry Brown. Touchdown, Dallas. Flag down.
Holding, number 72. Offense, penalty at the line, touchdown.
His first career touchdown. It's the 7th touchdown the Eagles have allowed on a return.
What are you thinking about?
No comment.
No,
But he's doing a great job. Thank you. Enjoy the game.
From the Lixos Diamonds, he did a great job a long time ago.
as far as rebuilding the Eagles in his image.
Rodney Pete on first down throws. Catch made by Calvin Williams. He gets wrestled down after an 8-yard gain.
The most in the bunch of Bill Arnsparker.
2nd and 2. Double coverage on Ricky Waters.
It's really a concession.
3rd and 2. And that's batted and incomplete. Tom Hutton to punt. Pulled in by Williams. He fakes it to Dion. And that draws everybody Dion's way and sets up a long run back with Hutton finally making the tackle at the 50-yard line. Wade, who's been in the league since 1981, gives it to Sherman Williams, and they ask Sherman Williams to carry it through the middle, and he picks up 8.
Holding, number 70. Offense, 10 yards, first down.
Wade Wilson, who spent most of his career with the Minnesota Vikings, gives it to Williams, and he's tackled at the 39-yard line. Played his college ball at East Texas State. Williams taken down by William Thomas.
For this offensive line.
39-yard line. Sherman Williams picking up about 4. Fair catch is called for and made at the 26-yard line. And they are clearly the best team in the league right now, Kansas City notwithstanding. Ricky Waters stopped at the line of scrimmage. Garner. And that's going to wrap it up.
Aikman connected on 17 of 24 for 202 yards with 1 score and 1 interception for a 92.7 rating. Urban tied the NFL record with his 7th straight 100-yard game with 8 catches for 115 yards and a score. Smith gained 158 yards and scored twice on the ground, carrying the ball 27 times. Pete completed 11 to 26 passes for 133 yards and a pair of picks for a 26.6 rating. Calvin Williams gained 71 yards on 5 catches. Ricky Waters gained 80 yards and scored on 18 carries to base Philly's ground game. The rest of the season would see the Cowboys and the Eagles continue to put ground between themselves and the bottom of the division, with the Cowboys taking the top NFC seed by winning the East title with a 12-4 record, while the Eagles took the number 4 seed with the top wildcard position. Once in the wildcard round, the Eagles destroyed the Detroit Lions 58-37, then lost in the NFC divisional round 30-11 to Dallas. The Cowboys then defeated the Green Bay Packers 38-17 in the NFC Championship game. Super Bowl 30 would see them set down the Pittsburgh Steelers 27-17. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Bye.